So the first thing I'm going to do is highlight one period of the graph. And so I might start here. Actually, why am I starting there? The first thing I'm going to do is draw the axis of the curve, which goes through the middle of the curve. So my axis is here. And if I'm going to draw this as a sine function, my sine function starts on the axes. So I'm going to highlight one cycle of this. Oops. Let's try that again. One cycle. Good enough. And then count the cycle. So from 15 to 135. So let's fill in all our information. So our amplitude of this thing looks like, that's the height of it. It's 3. So in my equation, I'm just going to start writing the equation. 3 is the first number. I'm drawing a sine function here. Okay, now I need the period. So my period is, looks like 135 minus 15, which is 120. So my usual period is 360. So this is definitely a compression. So let's see what the compression amount is. So the compression, it's 120 over 360. And if I reduce that, I get 1 over 3. So it's a compression by a factor of 1/3. And when you put that into your equation, we flip it over. So that's going to be a 3. And next, I want my x, and then I want my phase shift. And so here it looks like, since I'm making that my starting point, it's shifted to the right 15. So that's minus 15. Don't know why I changed colors. And then last is the shift up or down, and that's my axes. And my axes is at y equals -2. So then it would be -2. So that's my equation. Now I could have written it as a cosine equation and made this my start. If I wrote it as a cosine equation, for instance, or I could have actually made this my start. As a cosine equation with this as my start, it would be the same. Y equals 3 cosine 3. The period and the amplitude don't change. Just the shift changes. So that would be x minus 45 minus 2.